Thank you for joining us for PortMalabar Elementary School's Title I program evaluation for the fiscal year 2026. Today we will be talking about what Title I is, what our 2026 school year looked like as far as our Title I program, and we'll be looking at student data and how we performed based on our school improvement goals. At the end of this presentation, there will be an opportunity for you to share your input on what you thought about our Title I program and how we can improve. Title I is a special grant from the government to support schools with high percentages of children from low-income families. This money helps the schools to provide academic support and resources to make sure students can do their best in school. Title I also helps teachers and parents. It gives teachers extra training and resources to help them become even better at teaching. Title I also encourages families to get involved in their child's education because when families are involved, children usually do better in school. Title I funds for your child's school are based on the number of qualifying students enrolled at the school. These numbers are reported to the state in February each year to guide funding for the upcoming year. These federal funds are dedicated to enhancing your child's education in three important areas, going beyond what the school is already expected to provide. Number one, supporting your child's success. Title I funds can be used to improve your child's academic achievement in areas where the school needs to grow. This means targeted programs and resources to help your child thrive academically. Empowering teachers is number two. Your child's teachers can benefit from professional development opportunities funded by Title I. These trainings help teachers sharpen their skills to better support your child's learning journey. And finally, strengthening family engagement. As a parent or caregiver, you play a crucial role in your child's education. Title I funds can support activities and resources to help you get involved and support your child's learning at home. As parents, it's important to understand how the Title I program is evaluated to ensure it's effectively supporting our children's education. We evaluate the Title I program through multiple lenses. Number one, we assess student progress. Title I programs regularly assess your child's academic progress. These assessments help identify areas of strength and areas needing improvement, guiding the allocation of resources for targeted support. Number two, we measure program impact. Schools evaluate the effectiveness of Title I programs by tracking various indicators. This ongoing monitoring ensures that resources are being used efficiently to benefit your child and others. Number three, family involvement. Your input is valuable. Title I evaluations often include opportunities for parent feedback through surveys, meetings, and involvement in decision-making processes. Your thoughts help shape the program to better meet the needs of all students. And finally, transparency and communication. Schools should provide transparent information about Title I programs. Look for regular updates and communication to see how it's helping your child succeed. During this meeting, we will be sharing information on our Title I program for this school year with the hopes that you will share your thoughts to help us make informed decisions for the upcoming school year. Spending must support our school-wide plan to increase student achievement. Our first area of focus for this school year was math. This year, a total of $134,864 was spent using Title I money to support math. This funding provided the partial salaries for math interventionists with fringe. This was 3 teachers, and all of which focused on math for half of the day. We also used Title I funds to support math by funding our family STEAM night and purchasing all of the materials to host a very successful event. We used Title I funds to support math by providing after-school tutoring and also classroom and student materials to support math. To measure the effectiveness of our Title I program, we must also review the data. This year, our school improvement plan listed our goals. One of our goals was to increase our overall proficiency, which is students who score a 3 or above on the FAST test, from 50% in grades 3 through 6 to 54%. based on the data reported so far to date, we can see that our school has partially met our goal for this focus area. We are happy to say we improved overall in all grade levels with the exception of one grade, which was 4th. This will continue to be an area of focus for us in the upcoming school year. If you look at the data on the chart, you can see where we were last year for PM3, where we were this year, and how much we went up, down, or stayed the same. Our second area of focus on our school improvement plan was instructional practice relating specifically to ELA, or reading. This year we spent a total of $192,641 on our area of focus of ELA. This funded half of our literacy coach as well as Fringe. The other half is funded by the district, and also half of our 3 reading intervention teachers with their Fringe. Half of their day was focused on helping with ELA. We also used funds to purchase materials and to host our family literacy night, which is also known as our Trunk or Read, in October. We purchased classroom student materials to support ELA at home and at school. We purchased books for students, manipulatives, technology supplies. We also funded after-school tutoring that did math and reading, and we used Title I funds to buy subscriptions for Lexia, Accelerated Reader, Vocabulary, and Brain Pop, all of which support reading. Our progress monitoring data for ELA looked really good as well. Our goal was to increase in overall proficiency from 55% to 58%, and we achieved that goal. We were at 62%, so we went well above our goal overall. We did go down in 4th grade reading, and we stayed the same in 2nd grade reading, so both of those are areas that we will continue to monitor and strive for in the upcoming school years. Our next area of focus in our school improvement plan was instructional practice relating specifically to science. Title I funds were mostly spent on ELA and math, but we did spend some money for science. We spent $2,465. Part of this was to purchase Generation Genius, which supports science standards. And then we also purchased Vocabulary and Brain Pop, which was included in the spending from the previous slides. We hosted a successful family STEAM night, which part of that was science, and then also some materials to support science in the classroom. The district funded our STEM teacher, which had a lot to do with our improvement in science. Our goal was to increase overall our 5th grade science scores on the Florida State Assessment from 54 to 57% of students who scored at least a 3 or above. We're happy to say that 74% of our 5th grade students scored at a 3 or above this year, so we did really, really well in science. Our next area of focus was ESSA subgroups specifically relating to students with disabilities. The funds that we spent within this focus area were also spent and spread amongst the ELA, math, and science. So there isn't any specific funds that were targeted just for students with disabilities. But our Title I staff works very alongside our ESC teachers to plan and implement all of our intervention lessons. We also included students with disabilities in our after-school tutoring and intertwined all of our programs together to help us improve. Our SIP goal for this area of focus was that our students with disabilities in grades 3 through 6 would increase in overall ELL, math, and science proficiency from 40% to 43%. So for our PM3 results, 42% of overall of our students with disabilities scored at proficiency in ELA and 39% at proficiency in math. So this is an area we will continue to focus on, keep improving. Our 5th area of focus was ESSA subgroups specifically relating to Black African American students. Again, this is not an area that we specifically spent money on. It was intertwined in our ELA, math, and science. Our Title I funded staff worked collaboratively with classroom teachers to plan and implement intervention lessons for all students, students with disabilities, our ESOL students, as well as our Black African American students. All students were included in the planning of intervention lessons. We also included everybody in our after-school tutoring. Monitoring data for our Black African American subgroup in 3rd through 6th. Our goal was to increase in overall ELA math and science proficiency levels from 40% to 43%. Our PM3 results, we're happy to say that our Black African American students, 55% of these students were at proficiency or higher on ELA, and 40% were at proficiency or higher in math. Area of focus was positive school culture and environment. Our Title I team worked to increase parent engagement throughout the school year. Our focus was on our social media and how it's used to engage families and keep them up to date on school happenings. We had a goal to increase the number of families that we have following us on social media and keeping up with all of our events. We used incentive programs and school-wide celebrations and intertwine those in all of our programs, Lexia, AR, etc., which were all purchased with Title I funds. We advertised these and promoted them through our social media page. We use social media quite a bit to keep our families engaged, show them all the great things that are happening at PortMalabar, and also keep them informed of upcoming events and deadlines. Our progress monitoring data for culture showed that we hoped to improve our family engagement by 6 points and go from 74% to 80%, reporting that student families follow us on social media. Based on the data collected on the school social media page, our participation grew by 53% from August 1st, 2025 to May 1st, 2026. Making plans for the upcoming school year, we would like to hear your thoughts. You are a valued member of our school community and have a unique perspective on what our students need that only you can share. After viewing this presentation, the important part is still to come. We ask that you please complete the survey that you'll find on the QR code on the very last slide. It's a brief but important survey that will only take you a couple of minutes to complete, but your input has a tremendous impact on our Title I program. Below will take you directly to our survey. It's only a few questions and we would really appreciate your input. Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please reach out to any staff member at PortMalabar.